It's Friday, October 12th, 2007. I'm James Kotecki, and this is Playbook TV. Today's top story, he's back! Remember Al Gore, the former Vice President of the United States and President of the United States in a parallel universe somewhere? He, in conjunction with the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, has won the Nobel Peace Prize, an achievement his supporters hope he will use to launch a presidential campaign. Of course, his supporters thought that when he won an Academy Award back in February, that would be the launching pad of his campaign. Apparently, the Draft Gore movement hopes that if Hollywood media elites don't galvanize voters, perhaps a panel of otherwise obscure Norwegians will do the job. All this presidential hype is definitely fun to talk about, but I'm not buying it. First of all, if he wanted to run for president, do you think he would have waited this long to build a national campaign when we're less than 3 months away from the first primaries and caucuses? That said, with George W. Bush's approval rating in the mid-30s, it's a safe bet that many Americans wish they had voted for Gore in 2000 and would now like to have another chance. But what does Gore himself have to say about all this? He says he has no intention of running. Or does he? Let's bring out the Larry Craig political rhetoric analyzer. Let's see. Larry Craig said he intended to resign from the Senate, but he didn't resign. Al Gore says he has no intention of running for president, so he's running, baby! Moving on, Time magazine has a cover story about the Supreme Court. Does it still matter? Well, I'm pretty sure the most recent winner of the Nobel Peace Prize thinks so. Apparently, the court has been hearing more cases that are narrow in their impact, even as the ideological divisions between the justices continue to grow ever more acrimonious. Chief Justice John Roberts is, in the words of Time magazine, okay with that because his conservative philosophy favors a smaller role for the court in deciding public policy matters. Yep, looks like we've got a group of 9 government employees who just want to shirk their responsibilities, kick back with their lifetime jobs and their public housing, and live off the government dole. Unbelievable. Finally, Hillary Clinton explained to MSNBC's Keith Olbermann yesterday that her vote to name Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps members as terrorists was not a declaration of war against Iran. Instead, it was a way to gain diplomatic leverage against Iran by allowing the U.S. to target the bank accounts and investments of Iranian leaders. Because nothing says good faith diplomacy like a frozen checking account. Well, that's it for today's hit. Check out Politico.com/playbook for more stories and to learn what White House staffers think about Radiohead. And don't worry, we may not have won Alfred Nobel's big prize, but we still think our content is dynamite right here on Playbook TV.